The medical industry doesn't want you to know this shocking truth. Weak legs after 50 are not normal nor inevitable. While millions of people resign themselves to dependence on canes, walkers, and the humiliation of needing help for basic activities, there's a select group that at 70, 80 years old still carries their own groceries and climbs stairs without even getting winded. The difference isn't in privileged genes or luck. It's in three common foods they consume daily that make their muscles literally trick time. These foods cost less than $5 a week and are available at any grocery store. But the supplement industry makes billions selling miracle formulas that don't even come close to the effectiveness of this simple combination. 1. The harsh truth about weak legs. Weakness in the legs isn't an inevitable decree of aging, even though many professionals still insist on this comfortable lie. Your muscles were designed to last decades, but modern society has created a perfect trap: sedentary behavior disguised as well-deserved rest, and a diet that seems nutritious but leaves your cells starving. When you accept that it's normal to feel shaky legs when climbing stairs, you're signing a contract for future dependence. The truth is that millions of people at 70, 80 years old maintain enough strength to live with total autonomy. The difference between them and those who resign themselves lies in the daily choices we make today, not in genetics or luck. Think of Donna Maria, 78 years old, whom I met at the grocery store carrying her own bags while chatting animatedly with her neighbor. She wasn't special in any way, except for three simple habits she'd maintained for decades: morning walks, eggs for breakfast, and a handful of nuts in the afternoon. Meanwhile, 55-year-olds complain of back pain just from carrying a grocery bag. The difference isn't in chronological age, but in the biological age of the muscles. Your muscles have memory, and when you feed them properly and keep them active, they respond regardless of the years on the calendar. What's really happening is a silent conspiracy between specific nutritional deficiencies, low-grade chronic inflammation, and progressive muscle disuse. Your body isn't wearing out naturally. It's reacting to confusing signals you send. Daily, when you skip a protein-rich breakfast, your muscles start cannibalizing themselves to keep blood sugar stable. When you avoid stairs to spare your joints, you're actually teaching your nervous system to shut down important muscle connections. Every time you choose the elevator over the stairs, you're voting against your own future independence. That silly stumble on the sidewalk you blamed on distraction could be your muscles' first cry for help. Frequent stumbles aren't bad luck or lack of attention. They're signs that the communication between your brain and legs is failing. Your calf and thigh muscles work in milliseconds to adjust your balance with each step, but when they're weak or malnourished, that response slows down. It's like trying to drive a car with worn brakes. You can still stop, but the safety margin is gone. If you stumble more than twice a month for no apparent reason, your muscles are begging for help. The strength in your legs literally determines how many years of independent life you'll have ahead. Longitudinal studies show that people with weak legs at 50 are 60% more likely to need specialized care before 75. It's not about vanity or athletic performance. It's about being able to get off the toilet by yourself, climb into bed without help, and maintain your dignity intact. Every day you delay this serious conversation with your legs is one less day of freedom in your future. The pharmaceutical industry profits from your belief that muscle decline is inevitable, but science has already proven it can be reversed. With the right strategies, too. The biological clock of your legs. After 40, you lose about 1% of your muscle mass every year, but this statistic hides a scarier truth. This loss isn't uniform or democratic. It attacks leg muscles first, especially those responsible for lifting you from a chair and maintaining balance. In 10 years, you may have lost 10% of the strength that supports your independence, but most people only notice when they've lost 30% or more. It's like a bank account being debited monthly without statements. When you finally check the balance, the situation is critical. There's a simple way to calculate your real muscle age, using just a chair from your home. Sit in a chair without armrests, cross your arms over your chest, and stand up without using your hands or leaning forward. If you can do this 10 times in a row without pauses, your muscles are biologically 20 to 30 years old. 5 to 9 repetitions indicate a muscle age of 40 to 50. fewer than 5 repetitions, or needing hand support means your muscles are already over 60. Biologically, regardless of your actual age, this simple test reveals more about your future than any sophisticated blood test. Muscle loss happens in waves, not linearly as many think. There's a dramatic acceleration at 50, another at 60, and a third at 70. Between 50 and 60, loss can reach 15% if you don't take specific action. Imagine losing 15% of your retirement savings due to neglect. That's exactly what happens to your muscles. The good news is that knowing these milestones lets you prepare. People who start strengthening their legs at 45 reach 70 with stronger muscles than they had at 50. Your body has an internal use it or lose it system that works like a strict resource manager. If you don't demonstrate a need for strong muscles daily, your body redirects proteins and energy to functions it deems more important. That's why a week of absolute rest can cost months of muscle recovery after 50, every day you spend sitting. For over 8 consecutive hours, you're sending a clear message. I don't need these legs anymore. Your body, ever efficient, promptly obliges. Muscle age can be reversed, but there's a window of opportunity that gradually closes. The older you get, the longer it takes to regain lost muscle, but it's never too late to start. A 70-year-old can still gain 20% muscle strength in 6 months with the right strategies. The difference lies in starting today, not tomorrow. Every week of delay means extra weeks of recovery later. Your muscles are waiting for orders. The question is, what commands will you give? 3. The at-home test that predicts your future. The chair test you just learned can be adapted for any situation, even if you use prosthetics or feel pain when standing. If you have a knee or hip replacement, use a slightly higher chair and allow light fingertip support on the first attempt. If you have joint pain, do the movement slower, paying attention to whether the pain comes from bones or muscles. Muscle pain during the test is normal and expected. Sharp joint pain is a sign to stop and consult a professional. The key is to see how many repetitions you can do while maintaining good posture, without leaning forward like a pendulum. How you rise from the chair reveals secrets about your longevity you wouldn't imagine if you lean too far forward before. Standing, your thigh muscles are too weak to support your body weight. If you need to push off with your hands or swing for momentum, your muscles have been crying for help for a while. People who live past 90 with total independence have one thing in common. They can rise from a chair using only leg strength well. Into old age, it's a more reliable longevity indicator than blood pressure or cholesterol levels. During the test, also observe movement speed and whether your legs shake during the ascent. Leg tremors indicate your muscles are working at maximum capacity, like a car engine straining up a steep hill. If you can only do 3 repetitions, but they're steady and controlled, you're in better shape than someone who does 6 while shaking. And losing balance. Movement quality matters more than quantity. Muscles working smoothly and coordinated indicate a healthy nervous system and intact muscle connections. Repeat this test every 2 weeks and record results in a notebook or phone. You'll notice some days you can do more repetitions than others, which is perfectly normal. Factors like previous night's sleep quality, hydration, and even time of day influence muscle performance. What you should look for is an improving trend over months. If after 6 weeks applying this content strategies you can't do at least 2 more repetitions, something in your approach needs adjusting. This at-home test has already saved thousands from serious falls and premature loss of independence. It's more accurate than many expensive medical exams at predicting who will need help with basic activities in the next 10 years. Hospitals in South Korea use versions of this test to determine readmission risk for elderly patients. The simplicity is deceptive. Behind an ordinary chair lies a direct window to your future. Use this information as fuel, not an excuse to give up. 4. The trio of foods that tricks time. Spinach is the most underestimated vegetable for leg strength after 50. It contains natural nitrates that convert to nitric oxide in your body, improving blood flow to leg muscles by up to 40%. That means more oxygen and nutrients reaching exactly where needed. 1 cup of raw spinach at lunch can make the difference between heavy legs on the afternoon stairs or climbing with energy to spare. But here's the secret no one tells. Frozen spinach has even higher nitrate concentrations than fresh, as it's harvested at peak ripeness. Eggs are the smartest protein for rebuilding muscle damaged by time. They contain all essential amino acids in the exact ratio your muscles need, plus choline, a nutrient that improves brain-muscle communication. 2 eggs at breakfast provide 12 g of high-quality protein your body can immediately use to repair microscopic muscle fibers damaged overnight. Forget cholesterol myths. Recent studies show eggs improve blood lipid profiles in people over 50. The yolk holds most of the important nutrients. Chia may seem like just another health fad, but it acts as natural joint lubrication while feeding your muscles. Rich in plant-based omega-3s, it reduces inflammation that makes legs stiff and achy. 1 tablespoon of chia soaked in water for 10 minutes forms a gel you can add to smoothies, yogurt, or cereal. This gel aids nutrient absorption and keeps you hydrated longer. Seniors who regularly consume chia report less morning stiffness and more energy for physical activity. Combining these 3 foods creates a powerful synergy. Spinach with lemon juice doubles iron absorption, fighting anemia that weakens legs. Eggs with avocado form an anti-inflammatory combo that reduces muscle pain and speeds post-exercise recovery. Avocado's healthy fats help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins from spinach. It's like assembling a soccer team where each player enhances the other's talent. You don't need to eat all 3 daily, but including at least 2 in main meals makes a measurable difference in 30 days. Start by adding spinach to morning omelets and sprinkling chia on afternoon yogurt. In 2 weeks, you'll notice your legs respond better when rising from chairs. In a month, climbing stairs won't leave you winded. These ordinary foods hide superpowers the supplement industry doesn't want you to discover. 5. Combinations that boost results. The spinach-lemon mix is one of modern nutrition's simplest yet most powerful discoveries. The citric acid in lemon converts spinach's iron into a form your gut absorbs twice as efficiently. This is especially crucial after 50, when stomach acid production naturally declines. Just squeeze half a lemon over your spinach salad or add a few drops to a green smoothie. After 15 days of consistent use, people with mild anemia see improved blood test results. Well-oxygenated muscles respond faster to exercise and recover more easily. Adequate iron levels make an immediate difference in your energy for physical activity. When muscles get enough oxygen, you feel less fatigue climbing stairs and can walk longer distances without tiring. Postmenopausal women and men over 60 often have undiagnosed iron deficiency. Symptoms are subtle. Tiredness blamed on age, shortness of breath during simple tasks, and that heavy legs feeling by day's end. The spinach-lemon combo corrects this deficiency naturally, without iron supplement side effects. The egg-avocado duo creates a powerful anti-inflammatory shield protecting muscles from daily wear. Avocados contain monounsaturated fats that reduce chronic inflammation, while eggs provide antioxidants combating oxidative stress. This combo works best when eaten after light exercise. An avocado omelet at lunch can cut delayed muscle soreness by 50%. It's like having a natural anti-inflammatory working from within. Avocado fat has another hidden benefit. It multiplies absorption of vitamins A, D, E, and K from spinach and other veggies. These vitamins are essential for bone and muscle health, but only absorb with healthy fats. A spinach salad with avocado and hard-boiled eggs is practically a natural pharmacy. Add lemon drops, and you've got a meal working multiple angles, providing protein, boosting nutrient uptake, reducing inflammation, and strengthening bones. These combinations work because they respect how your body truly processes food. Nature didn't create isolated nutrients. It packaged them in complete, complementary sets. Eating plain spinach absorbs just 5% of available iron. With lemon, it jumps to 10%. With avocado, vitamin absorption can triple. It's simple math. You get more benefits from the same foods by combining them smartly. This costs less than supplements and outperforms most of them. 6. Exercises. No one teaches seniors the chair-assisted squat is the safest, most effective exercise for weak legs. Yet hardly anyone teaches the correct version. Stand facing away from a sturdy chair, feet hip-width apart. Lower slowly until barely touching the seat, without fully sitting. Keep weight on your heels and rise slowly, using the chair only for height reference. Lightly touch the seat with hands if needed the first week. The goal is doing the movement hand-free within 30 days. Start with 5 reps in the morning and 5 in the afternoon, always respecting limits. If knees hurt, check alignment. They shouldn't cave inward. Thigh/glute muscle pain is normal. Sharp joint pain means stop. People doing this consistently for 6 weeks report significantly easier time getting out of bed, off couches, and up from toilets. It's like teaching muscles to remember their 30-year-old strength. Seated calf raises are the best-kept secret. For better leg circulation, sit with feet flat. Lift only heels while keeping toes grounded. Hold for 2 seconds. Lower slowly. Do 15 reps, rest 30 seconds. Repeat twice more. This activates the calves' muscle pump, helping blood return to the heart, especially vital for those sitting long hours. This simple move can solve leg swelling, tingling, and shocks some feel when standing quickly. Calves are called the second heart because their contractions push blood upward against gravity. When weak, blood pools in legs, causing discomfort. And circulation issues. 5 daily minutes of calf raises can prevent varicose veins and improve leg comfort. The beauty lies in simplicity and safety. Do them while watching TV, on phone calls, or during housework breaks. No expensive gear or special clothes needed. Chair squats strengthen thighs/glutes, while calf raises improve circulation/stability. Together, they tackle post-50 leg issues, muscle weakness, and poor circulation. In 8 weeks, you'll have stronger legs and renewed energy for favorite activities. 7. The 3 non-negotiable supplements. Vitamin D is the most critical supplement for muscles/bones after 50, but most take the wrong dose at the wrong time. The ideal dose for mature adults is 2,000 to 4,000 IU daily, not the paltry 400 IU in most multivitamins. Always take it with a fatty meal like eggs at breakfast or avocado at lunch. Without fat, you absorb just 10%. Severely deficient people may need 5,000 IU/day for 3 months under medical supervision. Vitamin D deficiency is epidemic in over 50s, showing subtly unexplained muscle weakness, winter worsening joint pain, and frequent falls. Muscles have specific vitamin D receptors. Without it, protein synthesis falters. It's like building a house without tools. Studies show seniors with adequate vitamin D have 60% fewer falls and 40% more leg strength. Sunlight produces vitamin D in skin, but post-50, this plummets. Magnesium, the forgotten mineral, can revolutionize energy and muscle strength. But note, not all magnesium works. Magnesium glycinate absorbs best with minimal digestive upset. Take 400 milligrams before bed. It also improves sleep quality. Tense muscles and nighttime cramps often vanish within a week. Magnesium participates in 300+ bodily reactions, including muscle contraction/relaxation. Vitamin B12 is critical for brain-muscle communication, but traditional pills are useless post-50. Aging reduces intrinsic factor production, a protein needed for intestinal B12 absorption. The solution: sublingual B12 drops or dissolving tablets absorbed under the tongue, bypassing the gut. Dose: 1,000 micrograms, 3 times weekly. B12 deficiency manifests as muscle weakness, leg tingling, and balance loss. Many senile dementia cases are actually undiagnosed B12 deficiency. Vegetarians and acid reflux medication users are at higher risk. These 3 supplements, vitamin D, magnesium glycinate, and sublingual B12, cost under $30 per month and do more for strength/independence than expensive medications. Combine them with the foods and exercises you've learned for a complete muscle rejuvenation. Protocol 8. Myths accelerating your aging. The most dangerous modern nutrition myth. Protein is only for gym goers. Post-50, you need more protein than a young athlete, not less. Muscles grow resistant to protein with age, requiring stronger stimuli. For synthesis, while a 20-year-old builds muscle with 20 g protein per meal, you need at least 30 g. That means 2 eggs plus Greek yogurt at breakfast, not just toast with jelly. Every protein-deficient meal is a missed muscle rebuilding opportunity. Protein resistance explains why many eating well still lose muscle. They consume enough for youth, but not for over 50 needs. A rice beans plate has protein, but not the quantity/quality to reverse sarcopenia. You need complete proteins, with all essential amino acids, spaced throughout the day. Skipping breakfast or snacking on fruit alone is like filling a leaky bucket. The result is always deficient. The second deadly myth: accepting that pain is part of aging, when it's usually nutritional deficiency in disguise. Constant muscle aches, morning stiffness, and fatigue after simple tasks are rarely normal. They typically signal magnesium, vitamin D, or B12 deficiency. The body wasn't designed for constant pain. It's built to function smoothly for decades. Normalizing pain means ignoring fixable signals. Many spend fortunes on anti-inflammatories, muscle relaxants, and painkillers for symptoms that proper nutrition could resolve. A study of 200 people over 60 showed 80% of chronic muscle pain improved significantly after 6 weeks of magnesium/vitamin D supplementation. Pain meds may worsen things long-term by impairing nutrient absorption and causing dependency. Treating the cause beats masking symptoms indefinitely. The pharmaceutical industry, and even some professionals, profit from keeping you med-dependent for nutritionally solvable problems. It's more lucrative to prescribe monthly muscle relaxants than explain how 3 basic supplements can eliminate chronic pain. Question any professional who prescribes pain meds without asking about your diet first. Your body wants to heal. It just needs the right tools. Stop accepting decline as inevitable and start viewing symptoms as clues to what your body truly needs. 9. The forgotten nutrient absorption protocol. After 50, your stomach produces 40% less acid than at 30, sabotaging protein absorption without your notice. With insufficient acid, proteins aren't properly broken into amino acids, leaving muscles literally starving even when you eat meat, eggs, or fish. It's like having a key that no longer fits the lock. The protein is there, but your body can't use it. Signs of low acidity include stomach heaviness after protein meals, excessive gas, and food feeling stuck for hours. The simplest fix? 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar diluted in half a glass of water 15 minutes before main meals. The acetic acid partially compensates for low stomach acid, improving protein digestion. If the taste is intolerable, try chewing slowly and eating proteins before carbs. This sequence maximizes your stomach's limited acid production. Within 2 weeks, you'll notice less bloating and more daytime energy. A Japanese study revealed a technique that triples vitamin absorption. Chew each bite 30 times before swallowing. It seems excessive, but digestion begins in the mouth. Proper chewing releases enzymes that prep nutrients for maximum uptake. Participants who did this for 8 weeks showed 200% higher blood vitamin levels despite eating the same foods. It's especially effective for B vitamins and minerals like iron/zinc. The Japanese method also includes a 2-minute pause mid-meal. Stop eating, take 3 deep breaths, then continue. This activates the parasympathetic nervous system for optimal digestion. Eating rushed or stressed triggers fight or flight mode, diverting energy from digestion. That's why hurried meals leave you sleepy and uncomfortable. The 2-minute pause is like hitting your digestive system's reset button. Combine apple cider vinegar, slow chewing, and the Japanese pause for a protocol that multiplies any meal's nutritional value. Don't change what you eat. Change how you eat. Someone absorbing 70% of nutrients from simple foods is better off than one absorbing 30% from a perfect diet. Your muscles don't care what you spend on food, only what nutrients actually reach them. This forgotten protocol may be worth more than any expensive supplement. 10. Action plan to start today. Week 1. Focus solely on adding protein to breakfast and doing the chair test. Start your day with 2 eggs or Greek yogurt plus a spoon of soaked chia. Do the chair test once, record results, and repeat only at week's end. Don't overhaul everything at once. Your body needs gradual adaptation. Consistently nailing these 2 changes for 7 days puts you on track. Small, steady wins beat sporadic big changes every time. Week 2. Add spinach to 1 main meal and begin. Chair-assisted squats. 1 cup of spinach at lunch/dinner, always with lemon drops. 5 squats in the morning and 5 in the afternoon, using the chair as a height guide. If struggling, lightly touch the seat with your hands initially. The goal is building the movement habit. Imperfect execution is fine at first. Muscles have memory and respond fast to reintroduced movement patterns. Week 3. Incorporate calf raises and start basic supplementation. Do raises while sitting, watching TV/working. Begin with 2000 IU vitamin D at breakfast. If budget allows, add magnesium glycinate at night. Sublingual B12 can wait if funds are tight. Always prioritize food over supplements. An extra egg at breakfast may be more valuable than an expensive multivitamin. Week 4. Implement Japanese chewing and add apple cider vinegar before meals. Slow chewing will feel odd initially. Persist. Make meals a pause, not a rush. The vinegar may cause mild discomfort at first. Dilute it more or use less if needed. Your stomach must readjust to proper acidity. Within days, digestion will visibly improve. After 30 days, retake the chair test and compare results. Most gain at least 2 extra repetitions, with many reporting significant improvements in daily activities like stair climbing and getting out of bed. If no progress, audit each step. Are you eating enough protein? Doing exercises consistently? Timing supplements right? Tiny tweaks yield big differences. Remember, you're not chasing your 20-year-old self. You're claiming the best possible version of your current age. Now you hold complete, science-backed knowledge few possess. The truth about reversing leg weakness with simple, natural strategies. Picture yourself 6 months from now, climbing stairs without railings, rising from chairs like you're 30 again, carrying groceries unaided. Leave a comment now. What was today's most surprising revelation? If this opened your eyes to possibilities you never imagined, subscribe and hit the notification bell immediately.